I just chose my palm tree. Isn't that cute? And
Look
it's
at
getting
there, you got a
tagged.
palm tree.
I love it.
Awesome. So yeah, y'all are good for Thursday. And like I said, if anything changes or you end up not getting your irrigation in time, give me a call and we can speed it back. Yeah. We have not had very many spot
Oh my gosh. She rescued this little squirrel. Oops.
Yeah, he's
Look at him. Isn't he cute?
rocks today.
Oh my goodness. Look at him. Isn't he cute?
Well, we just got back from where, baby?
Well, picking out a tree. It was kind of like, you know, when you go pick out a Christmas tree and you tag it and you cut it, and it's kind of like that, only it was a palm tree.
What a new experience here in Florida.
It was really fun.
It was. They had a whole bunch of trees that were lined up that were already uprooted and ready to be delivered. And then back behind that, they had just rows of planted palm trees. It was an amazing experience. So, what kind of tree did we pick?
I like the tall, skinny ones. I think we picked a 16-foot palm tree. A Sabal.
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 It's a Sabal palm.
That's the type of palm.
Yeah, and
because it does get a little cold where we live, and so it has to endure that cold.
That's right. That's right.
But still have the heat because it gets the unbearable heat.
So we'll see if it makes it through the first winter, eh?
Yeah.
So now what?
So I'm leaving town, and you're in charge.
No, can I handle that?
Yep. So he knows where it needs to go, and that'll be fun.
Yeah,
I'm sad I'm going to miss it.
I'm sad you are too, but I have been given strict instructions on where this tree goes.
There's a specific spot.
Make sure they do it right.
Yep.
You're gonna miss all the fun.
Oh, he'll take footage.
Yeah, so stick with us. We're going to show you how this process goes and how easy it is to put a palm tree or 2 or 3 in your yard. So let's get started. This is a before of this corner. Of course, I didn't take the before I pulled out the little tree that was dying that was sitting there. But sun's a little bright, but you get the idea. So we are all ready to go. We've got a drip system in and waiting for the big surprise today. Well, looks like there's something coming down the road here. What do we have here? What is that? Wow. He's gone down to turn around. Looks like Gina's gone and ordered a palm tree. Also looks like it's garbage day. Looks like they brought a machine. Boy, these guys don't mess around. This is high tech. feeling my splinter from yesterday. So the nursery gave us a extended warranty if we had a drip system set up when they delivered the palm tree. So we went out and bought a inexpensive little hose bib because we haven't put in irrigation yet. And I just ran a temporary line here along the house. This is about 40 feet or so. So we had all this ready for them. They actually used this to water the tree as they put it in. So now we're going to finish this out now that the tree's in place and figure out how we're going to use this. So try and film some of this. So we've got this extra, this was a 50-foot length of hose. Obviously we didn't need that to get to the palm tree, but we might as well use it to water the rest of our shrubs. I only have enough drippers to do the palm tree for now, but no big deal to add more. So the first thing we're going to do to keep from getting dirt in our system is we're going to just tie this end off till we decide how long it needs to be. So the way these work is they slide on here and then you just bend the end into the hose, slide the other end back over, and that's all you do to tie these off. Okay, rainstorm's over, so we're back at it here. I have 2 more bubblers to put in, and as hard as I tried to keep my tubing from getting all tangled up, it is. So I guess now we know. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so I've already put my connector in this one. So I'm going to poke this hole right here. Well, that's a stubborn one. Got this one. Connector bubbler. So, looks like our rain has helped pat down our wall here. So I'm going to put the next connector in the tubing. Okay, helps if you twist it a little bit. This one's going on the other side. So we'll poke this one right here. So we got this nice black bark and all these black pieces. I'm sure they've got a tool for this. So definitely being difficult. Man, that one doesn't want to go in. See if we can enlarge that hole a little bit. There we go. All right. Okay. So we've got our timer connected. This water's on, this is on. So, okay, maybe we have to turn to auto. Now let's try a manual button. There we go. Okay. I heard a click. Let's go see if anything's going on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So, those are a little more aggressive than I thought they'd be. Hopefully they don't wash away our dam. May have to make some adjustments, but at least we have water. So I've got the timer set up to run this for, I think, 5 minutes. That should give us 5 minutes every morning at 5 o'clock. It should give us 10 gallons a day. Okay. And there you have it. The new palm tree. Very exciting. It'll take a while for it to bloom out. But once it blooms out, it'll be nice. Well, here we are. Our palm tree. This is our 6-month follow-up. This thing's been in the ground for 6 months. Look at it. We have, looks like just over half of the palm leaves are starting to fill out. And so they told us to water it every day for 4 weeks. And then after that, we could break off to 2 to 3 times a week, which we've done. And we've just passed the 6-month mark. And so we were told to fertilize it. So we just gave it its first fertilizer last week. What do you think, baby? You like it?
Oh, I actually feel like a Floridian now. I can say I'm from Florida because I have a palm tree.
Well, is this the last of them?
No, we want to get more. We're just not ready for the backyard yet, but we'll get lots more. Because I gotta feel like I'm in Florida. You gotta have palm trees, right?
So Gina really loves this style of palm tree. Actually, we both do the clean look up the trunk.
Yeah, those things that are at the top, I only like them on the top. I don't like them all the way down. I think they look messy, but
So that's what we
personal
started with.
opinion.
Yeah, it is.
It's
And
a Sabre.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been fun to watch this thing flourish and do well. And we hope you have liked this, give you an idea of how easy it is to get a palm tree in your yard, or
Yeah.
more than one. So anyway, go get a palm tree. Thanks for joining us.